Yo, what is going on, everybody? Executives here, coming at you with some classic WoW demo gameplay. This is insane. This is the morning of November the 2nd. Blizzcon classic WoW demo has been available to play. Now, there's a bunch of stuff I want to show you guys on this classic WoW demo. I had a bunch of questions. A bunch of my questions were answered, as well as a lot of the stream's questions were answered. I streamed this, so if you guys want to go see my initial reaction and a bunch of stuff like that, you guys could go check it out on my channel. I'll leave a link to the stream in the description. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff that's different about this demo. As you can see, probably right off the bat, you can see there's a little bit graphical changes, both in the models and in textures. Now, is this for the better or for the worse? I think it's still for the better. Basically, how the game feels, what Monkey News said, what a bunch of people have said, is it feels like it's BFA client, but you're playing vanilla. So this means you have all of the old all of the new macros, you have all of the new interface options, you have all of the new, Battle.net integration, everything that you have in retail now you have in vanilla as well, except like the old stuff, like talents, obviously. Anyways, I really enjoyed this classic WoW demo so far. I played a warrior for a little bit, and I played a shaman for a little bit too. And this is the first time I was actually able to have 30 ms and below for latency, which is crazy. Now here I'm showing some of the options you can do for your game. So you could have it set to classic settings, or you could have recommended settings, which updates the graphics and the textures a little bit. So before I had classic settings on, and then I updated and put on the recommended settings, and you can see there's a little bit difference in the ground detail, shadow quality, and like animation spells like charge. You see a little bit more detail, which I think is really cool. Now there's a bunch of stuff I noticed about this demo. One of the things being at the HP regen, you regen your HP crazily fast. Now I think this is just for the demo because they don't want people, they want to have the people spend all of their time questing and leveling instead of like eating and drinking. But yeah, super popular. The second I logged in on both Alliance and Horde, there's a bunch of people around already playing the demo. Now this is my shaman here. Very cool. You can see how crowded the Barrens is. Now this is like a closed beta test server. Closed beta meaning you had to pay to get into the beta, but yeah, so there's a decent amount of people, and I'm just so excited. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm very excited. There is a lot of glorious stuff that is happening. Warcraft 3 Remastered, you've got WoW Classic, you've got a bunch of stuff coming. This BlizzCon 2018 so far has been glorious, and I am very excited. Anyways, let's get back to the WoW Classic. So I'm showing you get Battle.net as well as old macros. I've already covered that. Old interface options. Now there is no focus target, which I had a question about. I imagine that they'll make a focus target add-on or something, because they have the new macros, so you can for sure do /cast target equals focus and then like frost shock or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go around, kill some mobs. Yeah, but the general feel of the game is it's not exactly how it feels on like Light's Hope or Elysium. I would say I have a good range of private server experience. I've played on Light's Hope, I've played on Elysium, I've played on Zethkur, I've played on Retro WoW, I've played on Phoenix, and all this is over the course of about 2 or 3 years. So I've got a pretty good experience. Now, one thing that I could say is that it feels more like BFA and Legion than it does like vanilla. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm talking cosmetically. It feels like BFA and Legion. Meaning you've got the updated graphics, you've got the updated like character models to a certain extent. Like the character models, you can't really moonwalk, you can't, when you strafe like back and forth, it's smooth, as opposed to like one frame being strafe and the next frame being walk. And it was very like jittery and kind of buggy before, but now it's a lot more smooth. You can see I'm going through here my spell book, like you get res, you get a bunch of stuff like that. Everything's still the same though. You still have to train your spells, you still have to level up, you still have to do all the hard stuff, which is what I like. You also, when you create a new character, you spawn in with first aid, you spawn in with with mining and blacksmithing. So you spawn in with a few professions to level 75, depending on what class you choose. Like on my warrior, I chose. When you log into your warrior, you automatically get mining and blacksmithing, which is pretty cool. Now I'm showing some nameplates here. As you guys can see, it's like BFA nameplates. Same thing with the numbers. It looks kind of, the font of the numbers looks kind of more like retail. Now there is equip compare, like you could compare two items by holding shift. And yeah, so I'm gonna most likely come out with a video explaining maybe everything, like all the changes. Changes to like mobs can attack totems, or changes to bandage. The range on bandage is a lot farther than it used to be. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I highly recommend that you guys go and check out my classic WoW stream, probably skipping to about 30 minutes in. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll be sure to try and answer all of them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.